For those of y'all that are not subscribed, though, make sure y'all subscribe, man. Because I'm tired of hitting the 90th percentile range of y'all just watching. And y'all not tuned in. Y'all not really part of this, man.
I'm just ballin', flossing, rolling through my neighborhood, ballin', flossing, rolling through my neighborhood, ballin', flossing, rolling through my neighborhood.
What's the other joint? What was the other joint we're looking at?
Okay, my will presidential, 10 presidential, money presidential, bitches presidential, everything black, so you know I'm presidential.
He gonna hook up in the front center, and he gonna pull at an angle that way.
Riding through the hood with my top down, she know I like it better when my top down. Niggas hating on me cause I'm hot now, no surprise, I know why I'm getting money, yeah. It's a lovely day, so I'ma ride the city, cup full of something to slow down my senses. These designer shoes cost a nice penny, that's $750, we talk Pacifics, that roll gold compliment.
All right, today, first of all, welcome back. But today, I had a canvas that I built. I can't remember if I put that clip in on one of my previous videos, but I built a canvas, which is like right at 6 feet. 6 foot tall canvas. I primed it with gesso. Oh yeah, I did. I got the video when I did it. I think I got the video when I did it. I don't know if I freaking uploaded it or not. Anyway, I primed the canvas and I had it sitting in here for about a couple weeks now. And I often, of course, I love doing abstract artwork. A lot of people don't know I'm an artist, but I've been kind of just chilling, trying to figure out what I'm end up doing to it. But I know I haven't done no drip work in a while, so I'm gonna actually do something unique. I kind of just do what comes to my head sometimes. I think about different unique methods. But I know a while ago I brought these big old gallons of glue, big old school glue gallons, and I knew I was gonna use them on art. It was on sale, so there's 2 of them, but I'm only gonna use this first one. So I'm gonna try something right now. I'm gonna go ahead and make some counter space for one. I have some area to work, and we'll go through and we're gonna put this together. Go ahead and get some glue poured out in these cups. Just a tad bit for right now. Red paint, acrylic paint. We're gonna make sure we shake it up real good. It's been sitting up for a minute too. Look, got a little layer on top of it. Kind of pop that out. Anyway, now I'm gonna post some of this in here, in the glue. Look how that look. Just a little bit right now. Then I'm gonna post some more glue in here. Look how they look. If you ever seen marbles, it look like a marble, the inside of a marble. Then I'm gonna pour some more of this on top of it. Top it off a little more. Now, this is actually kind of cool, man. It makes me think about, well, it can't dry up. If it dried up, it wouldn't look that clear unless it's like an epoxy with a hardener in there. But I'm actually gonna mix this up. It feels real weird too. All right, I found some little scraps. This is actually a little box for your blades. I'm gonna mix this up right quick and get that red pigment mixed up with this glue. Now, I thought about this a long time ago. I never seen this done before, which that's the beauty of art. You don't look for somebody to do it all the time. You gotta kind of come through and be your own inventor of it. Look at that, I mixed that paint up. It thinned it out a little bit, but also that red paint looks like it's been expanded. It's the same color, it's the same tone, but I just stretched it out. But not only did I stretch it out, I also mixed it with glue, which is gonna make it harden up pretty damn good. So this is like a two-way win. This is actually coming out exactly as I pictured it in my mind. As long as the paint, as it does, have enough pigment in it, when you mix it and dilute it, it'll come out with the same tint, tone, color. You probably have like a 1 to 5% loss in color, but, and I'm only saying that by logic, but I can't even tell with my eyes. It looks exactly the same. So now what I'm gonna do is sit this over here. I'm gonna get this paint top. I'm gonna let it drip. So I put enough of it. That's why I've got a half a cup of it. I'm gonna focus more on the middle. Of course, I need some more over here too. And I don't want to go all the way to the very, very top, because I actually like the little white border kind of look it's giving. Look at that. Look at that drip pattern. Now I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna let that run. It's gonna sit here and just do its work over the time. Some of these drips are gonna completely hit the bottom, like completely all the way to the bottom, because that's the point of diluting the paint. If I put just a pure paint on there, you know, the paint ain't made to run. You don't want to be doing painting your favorite paint piece of work and your paint's running. So that's why we had to have a dilution factor in there. So typically with acrylic paint, you could just dilute it with water. In this case, I didn't want to dilute it at that rate. I didn't want to have that much loss of color and dilute it at that rate. My wife got my daughter driving a damn car. Well, act like she's driving a car anyway. But we gonna freaking let this drip down, because it has a nice rate to it, and I'm enjoying the rate to it. It's exactly what I thought. And once that drops down, look at it, look how it's thinning out. On the top it's actually fading. It's getting a little thinner up here, and it's heavier down here because all the paint weight's dripping. So I'm gonna come back, and this is gonna be my first layer. I might leave this here a week. I might leave this here a day. I might do something tonight. I often, well, I'm gonna let it dry first, but I often sit and I look at my pieces before I finish them. I don't just always just do everything right then and there. So I'm gonna come back on this with this video after I think about what I'm gonna do. I thought about doing another layer of drips, of course. But after I do the drips, that might be the completion of it, depending on how I like it. Or I may even come and do a whole different painting on top of this. So anyway, just the first stage, first step. Drip stage 1. And we're gonna leave it like this. See y'all in a second. All right, y'all, back today with what I'm gonna do in addition to my first layer. This is how it came out after it dripped all the way down. You see the drips then literally touch the bottom. And I say, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do on top of this. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do a hard drop, but I'm gonna start a little lower. And I'm gonna do a primary, basically well, not a primary, a secondary color mix. So I'm gonna have red, orange, and yellow. I'm gonna do this stage right here. I'm gonna do orange, and then I'm gonna do the yellow on the top, on the bottom. So you basically have a dark to light kind of gradient going on the top, and then the drip color is gonna all be separated and work their way down to the bottom. So overall, I expect, and I'm gonna try to do it to about we seeing about what 80% coverage down here. I want to get it down to like 30 to 20%. Well, 80% not coverage, but 80% on white background. I want to get it down to like 20% background, and that's what we're trying to aim for by the time I get all three of the colors on there. So I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna do the same mix, same cup, and I'm gonna do the yellow with the glue on this one, and go ahead and mix it up. And I'm gonna add this one to the pick, the new batch. So the same thing I just did the first time. Let me shake it up a little bit, 'cause I ain't shook this up. That's good enough. Keep in mind this cup is dry, so it's just the red residue left over, and I'm not too fine on cleaning it out. It's all up in there a little bit. Alright. Oh, should I mean to do that? That's the wrong one. There we go. Put the top back on the glue. Top back on the paint. You can see how all the paint sunk to the bottom, because the paint is heavier than the glue. But you gotta mix it up. Now it looks like a whole cup of paint. Look at it. It literally looks like an entire cup of paint. That disperses that because they have similar weights, which is good. I mean the paint and will disperse evenly inside of the glue, which is a real good thing. And I didn't plan for that. I just happened to notice that once I started, the weights were almost the same. Of course, the paint was a little heavier, but they were similar because if I poured the paint slowly, the paint would literally sit on top with no problem. That's how you make a mess right here. How to make a mess. Do what Austin's doing. Got a little bit on my hand already. Okay. Now we got it good. Let's make sure we set y'all up so y'all can see. We're gonna do the same thing over here. Come over here and apply a lot more coverage. Nice, good pour. I'll make sure my pour go down the side, because I do want it to run to the side this time. I like how that's going right now. Let me do another little bead across the top, but I'm gonna go a little heavier on this side this time. Let this side catch up. Alright, there we go. It's looking good, looking good. Now keep in mind I got another coat, so I don't gotta get it all this time, but let's see this. we go. Some more. Pattern is going pretty good. There we go. We're gonna sit down, we're gonna watch this trickle down, which is, it's looking pretty good right now. So, cause it's gonna migrate down a little further. So over here, we're gonna have more coverage. It's gonna cover up all the red and the drip, but I'm gonna have parts of this, hopefully, that I still see the red heavier up top. And that's what I want for now, because I do want, I expect, cause up here, see how it's light? In the areas where I have a minimum coverage, it's gonna actually have a slight fade look, cause you see how this is actually almost just fading with the white. This yellow is gonna fade a little bit with that red. It's not gonna blend. But yeah, just run down. We'll get some more coverage down here. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Forget balance. We're gonna spice it up a little bit. See, yeah, everything can't be perfect and symmetrical. You see, this is when your creativity gotta start kicking in. And you gotta remember, this is art at the end of the day. I'm starting to like that right now. See, art ain't playing, it's about a feel, you know. Sometimes you do things and you don't really know your next move. You don't really know your next move. You just think about, okay, like in this case, like everything was looking too neutral and even and symmetrical. And I don't want that full symmetrical look. So now I'm trying to change it up a little bit without fully like dashing paint and just doing the obvious. So I end up thinking about, like, you know what, I'm gonna start straightening it out the cup. I like this. I'm trying to even the balance out down here. I'm gonna do the same thing with the last coat. Sit this down. Oh, look. Layer number two. Layer number two. And then, of course, this gonna bleed. We're gonna see how this look after all this bleed down. And then when I do the orange coat, believe it or not, with the orange coat, I might come with the orange coat. I may come like right here, so I can see that red in the gap in the middle, and not just come, because my original plan was to do it up here and let it lay it down less than the other one. So basically each coat will have less layering, so it drips less, but I can't do that and be able to achieve about an 80% coverage at the bottom. So what I'm gonna do with that orange, and my plan was orange, but now I'm starting to think about another color. I might do another color, but I'm gonna do another coat, and we're gonna see where it take me, man. I'm just gonna think this out a little bit, but sometimes it's better not to think. And I'm gonna put another coat, but I want to eventually achieve 80% coverage, like I say, in the mid to lower. Not the very bottom, of course, but the mid to lower range of the picture. And I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do to get that. But anyway, I hate thinking on camera, but that's where we at right now. We'll come back again with the next clip on how I'm gonna do this. All right, I just thought about it. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna leave an episode for the next time. I'm gonna come back right now, and I'm gonna add these streaks in. You good? You can walk in. Are you walking in like you don't live here?
Because I don't want to interrupt your video.
You're good. Just walk in. I'm gonna add some streaks in here by mixing some paint. A little bit of yellow. And I'm gonna do the red, and I'm gonna do a partial mix on it. And probably throw some more yellow in the end. More. You like it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm freestyling. Of course, abstract. You know, that's how you do it. So, I was trying to plan exactly how I want to do it, but oh, I like how this looking. I like how that look right there. I'm gonna put some more yellow streaks in there now. I don't want to make it orange, but boom, right there. See, now we got the streaks in the paint, like an unmixed look. Now I'm gonna dash some more on there so we could achieve more coverage. So let's get over here. Some drip down here. How that layer look? Alright, we got some mixing going on, and the streaks are coming out. Cause I basically doubled my layer on a wet layer, so now we got the paint merging on the canvas. Oh, I like this. Look at this. Look at this. Alright, we're gonna let that chill for a second, let that saute. We're gonna check this back. We can back out a little bit, man. Let's see what this look like. See if I want to do a third layer fourth layer today. But let me know what y'all think, man. Hit the comments. Let me know what y'all think about the abstract I'm doing right now. It's one of the many pieces I got coming up. As y'all see, I got more frames set up. I got canvas back here. Got to order some more gesso on, and she's looking off like the camera ain't on her. And we gonna go ahead and do what it do. All right, so look, we back, and damn, I should have charged my camera. I got 30%. Anyway, we gonna come back to the paint, let y'all see what it look like. And it dripped out. I done inverted the paint 180, flipped it around. Now I'm gonna come up top and put another drip coat from this side and let it drip down. But this time I'm gonna come with a complementary color. I'm gonna come back across the color wheel. You look at y'all color wheels, you're gonna see your blue spectrum. So I didn't want to add more color that make everything look the same. So I'm gonna throw a complement on there, and this the blue I got, but I'm thinking about putting a hint of white in there to lighten it up a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and start the little mixture right here so we can see how it go. And in the blue, of course, I'm gonna put the white with the swirls in there, so we have a combination, a little mixture going. Make sure I put enough in there. I'm gonna get a little blue in there. Stir it up. It's getting real solid already. That's a royal blue right there. So I'm gonna go ahead, get that mixed up in there. Come out. This one's topped up. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put this white in here. And I'm gonna mix a little white in first because I want to lighten it up first. A little white in there. And then I'm gonna come back with a little more white just to add the streaks. So that's our little bit of white first. So we're gonna mix that in. Brighten that junk up. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for right there. I can stop that mixture right there. Now I'm gonna come back, another little tap of white, just to make the streaks. And look. Right there. That's it right there. No more. No more. We're gonna put these streaks in. Add this junk. Let's go ahead and turn this thing around. Poise this camera up a little bit. And let these streaks go to work. Oh, you hold on. Make sure my drop good. And so we even. That's important. Make sure you drop real even. You don't want sit there and rip the little paint off. Go ahead and make sure I drop good. Let's see right there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and my accents. Then my accents at the top and bottom. Make sure you hit the bottom good. This color right here is what's gonna change the whole dynamic of the painting right here. You like that, Ava? Mm-hmm. Boom. How about that? Catch me outside. Now you like that?
Yes, I really like it.
You like it better? Or was it better before?
I like it better now.
You like it better now? I wish I wouldn't want to mess it up. Look at that. Look at that. Now wait till it drip out. It's gonna drip out some more. I'm gonna get all the colors blending in. Now guess what? We're gonna achieve that 80 percentile range what I was looking for in coverage now. Got our accents on. I'm gonna tell you right now, whenever you add a color on the opposite end of the spectrum, it makes it pop. It's kind of example of that, a real world example. Girl, you talking louder and louder. A real world example of that is how you see cars and they throw the red or the neon or the yellow brake calipers on there and it make the car make the car pop even more. Similar scenario. So adding complementary colors, really, that's why they call them complementary, because they complement each other. They bring each other out. So it's still a real good thing. I love this junk. So I'm gonna let this drip out. I ain't want the blue to overtake and come in hard like I had with these, because I want the blue to be the accent that come in and pop out. So it's doing this thing now, man. I'm gonna let this thing drip out, dry up, come back, put my signature on it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it with a marker or if I'm gonna do it with paint using my similar method or what, but I'm gonna let y'all see the final product when we come back, man. Yo. All right, so I done came back. You know how artwork is. Sometimes you think you finished. Excuse my smacking. I mean them little robin eggs, Easter candy. But I'm gonna go ahead and we got so much stuff going on in the background right now. I'm trying to stay focused. But thought I was finished. I ended up coming back with another blue coat and put another blue coat on the top because it didn't go down far enough as I wanted. So now you see almost all that white gone. We really approaching like 90% range. So I'm gonna come back over here because that looks beautiful. And I'm about to flip it around one more time. And I'm gonna put a yellow. I'm gonna put a yellow coat, a hard yellow coat on the top, and just drip right down, and then I'll be finished. I think that's gonna be it. I see it in my head. I see the vision, and so far this came out really well. But I'm gonna do a hard yellow drip right on the top, right here. Let it come down. I want to probably come down about right here, because I want you to catch them oranges and yellow blends over here. And then I have a few yellow drips dripping all the way down. But let's go ahead and see this last little stage. Make sure I have enough in there. I'm gonna put enough, let me see. Yeah, I think I like that right there. You'll come over here. Put the yellow in there. Nice and potent. Let the pigment take over. Let the pigment take over the body. Look at it. Like a little marble. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nice solid yellow. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in there on top of this hard yellow, because I don't want nothing pure, just straight solid color. And I'm gonna put some streaks in here. And what I might do in this yellow, I'm gonna put some streaks in here. I think I'm gonna put, I hate thinking on camera. So, thought about it, I'm gonna put some red streaks in there. Just a little bit of red. That's it. That is it. Get a nice little mix. And that's it right there. That is it. We go ahead and lay this paint down. Nah, don't mind me. Oh, excuse me. Don't mind me. I'm in my tights right now, so I ain't gonna get all on camera. Keep the hammer blow high. We gonna focus on the top. Yeah. Okay.
There's a lot of them too.
Okay.
They're like swerving in place where they are. They're swerving in place.
Alright. Oh yeah, it's going. It's dripping good now. So I like what it's at right now. Slow this down. I'm gonna slow this down and put a hard lean on it. Put a hard lean on that jump. Put a hard lean on it, slow it down. Cause that paint dripping right. I'm gonna let it drip all the way down from there, and then I'm gonna lay it flat. Cause this is there. That's what I want right there. And look, this is what we gotta do. This little yellow stripe kind of nagging me a little bit. We're gonna put some paint over here. Cause he trying to avoid. There we go. There we go. There we go. Look, I know originally I set out for like 90% cover, 80% coverage. But we're working toward the 90-95 percentile range now. We got about 5% white coverage in the background showing through. but I love it. It's all kind of blending toward that middle stage, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful right here. It's definitely beautiful. Love it. We just run, and we gonna stabilize it on the flat surface. Let this paint stock, and we almost there. I'm pretty much good where we at. And maneuver this thing to a new position. So I got it laid down on the ground now so it can stabilize. Paint stop dripping. We can start to run off the side a little bit. Oh well. The paint stop dripping off fast. Slow it down. Now what I'm gonna do is let it sit here for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna stand it up a little tad bit more. Try to let these hard drips that's starting to build up these bulges run down a tad bit more. I don't want to start hitting like getting too big. Cause if you get too with this paint right now, since I got it thinned out, if the paint get too thick in areas, it's gonna look nice and solid and it's gonna crack later. And I don't want that crack look, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that out of here. And then also I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna work the sides and try to do some little slight drip work on the sides. Try to let it blend down the sides a little bit. Get the sides a little artistic appeal so it don't look like this over paint on the sides. And we get it all evened out and we ought to be straight. Yeah. All right. And we have the final finished product. The paint is completely done. True drip. True drip work. By yours truly. Yeah, that's it, man. How many layers in there, man? If y'all was paying close attention, how many layers of paint is this? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments, man. How many layers of paint did I put on here to create this illusion, this image? Anyway, thank y'all for watching, man. Again, appreciate y'all for subscribing to the channel and following the channel. For those of y'all that are not subscribed though, make sure y'all subscribe, man, because I'm tired of hitting the 90th percentile range of y'all just watching and y'all not tuned in. Y'all not really part of this, man. It's Life in Projects. We out here doing projects for y'all. I'm sharing them. I'm showing y'all what I'm doing. I'm showing y'all how to work it, you know, and my whole process. So, you know, work goes into this, and I really like to see this thing grow. So again, man, make sure y'all tune in, subscribe, notifications on. Deuces. Click that button. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Just click it. Click it right now. Yeah.